some floor poses next. Start by coming down onto your belly. Just resting on your belly for starters. Let your head rest on your hands. And just let the floor support you. And then turning your head towards center, release your arms out to the side, slightly away from your body. Warming up here with boat pose. Draw in a breath, and as you exhale, lift just your shoulders, your upper chest, and your arms. Draw in another breath, inhale, and exhale, lower down. And again, prepare with a breath in, and exhale, lift. Keep the core strong and extend through the torso, arms, through the spine. Inhale and exhale. And again, breathe in, exhale, lift. And this time, lighten the legs. Bring them slightly off the floor as you breathe in and extend. And exhale, lower. Inhale, prepare, engage your core. Exhale, lift. Stay for a breath as you extend. And exhale, lower down, keeping the muscles working until you're safely on the floor, and then let it go. Take a resting breath. And again, breathe in, lifting on the exhale. Now stay for extra breath if you like, or choose to move up and down with each breath. Arms can reach forward if you like, a little extra effort here. You can also interlace the fingers, binding the hands, helping to support the lift. And breathing. And when you're ready to lower your body, draw in a breath, and exhale, slowly lower down. Let your arms rest wherever they like, your legs rest. Your whole body just uses the support of the floor here. Moving toward bow pose. Start by bending one knee, grab with your hand that foot, and just pause for a moment, just letting your body adjust to the stretch. And then bend the other knee, reaching, getting a good grip, and then moving the knees back towards center a bit, and pausing here. Now you can just stay right here with your bow pose. Just feeling a deep stretch without going much further. If you want to explore a little further, then begin to feel the shoulder blades draw towards each other a bit more. Press the feet into the hands and start to feel your body lift a bit into that bow shape. You don't have to lift high. You're looking for an extension between the knees and the crown of the head. Finding a position in the pose that you can sustain for a few breaths. Let your body move with the breath. It may lower slightly and lift as you breathe in and out. Stay for as long as is comfortable. When you're ready to release the pose, take in a deep breath and keep your muscles working as you exhale and find the ground, find the floor, releasing the feet, release the arms, and let yourself rest. Many options for kind of a nice releasing pose after that strenuous back bend. One is to simply bend your legs at the knees and just let the feet sway back and forth, releasing the low back. And then from here, you can press your hands into the floor and lift up, taking a couple breaths in child's pose. Arms can reach out in front, or they can sweep alongside your legs. Moving from those two back bends into a twist. Simple twist called thread the needle. Threading the arm between the hand and the knee, lowering down on the side of the head to a position that's comfortable. You can even put a blanket or a pillow underneath your head. Keeping my chin slightly tucked. I can raise this free arm, this upper arm, or keep it resting on the floor. I can rotate that arm, just loosening it up a bit, or even bend and reach behind my back, giving my shoulder a stretch. And then a couple deep breaths and thread the needle. And now pressing into the floor to bring myself back up to hands and knees, and moving into thread the needle on the other side. Reaching with that arm, releasing the other arm to come behind the back, or rotate above my head. And then pressing into the floor to come back up to hands and knees. I'm moving into seated from here. You may find it supportive to put a little cushion or blanket underneath your hips, just to help level the hips so that your spine is supported as well. You're not rounded, but rather lifted. Okay. Wide leg seated forward fold. Lots of options from here. Okay. First one would be to rotate your shoulders, orienting toward your right leg. So there's a little twist in your spine. Take in a breath, and keeping your spine long, tip forward with a hand on each side of the right leg, folding the torso forward over that right leg. Walking the hands up, come through center, rotating your spine to your left. Feel free to adjust the distance between your feet, making your V narrower or wider, and rotating forward over that left leg. Stay as long as you like on each side. And when you're ready to transition, we'll next go into a side angle stretch from the here. So I'm going to rest my right hand on the right leg and raise my left arm, but then turn a little left so that my shoulders are in the same plane as that right leg. And I reach sideways out over my right leg, keeping my chin away from my chest. Exhale. And then breathing in. I'm going to switch sides. Left hand comes to the left leg. Right arm lifts. Turn slightly to the right. And stretch out over the left leg. This is one that I like to kind of go back and forth several times. And I find that things eventually loosen up. You also might find that one side feels a little stickier than the other side. For one reason or 10 reasons. And then a third time, up and over. Keeping the chin lifted, spine long. And coming back to center, finish with folding at the hips forward in center. You might grab a block, maybe two, and just lean on the blocks, depending on how far you can hinge forward comfortably. You might just be resting here. Resting the head tends to just calm the whole nervous system. Some of you may be able to fold and rest the head down a little further. I'm finishing these floor poses with a good 2 minutes or so rested with your head on your arms or a block or a pillow or a combination of. And then when you're ready to exit, you can back up and come back to center. Namaste. Thank you.